Before we start, stay with me for the next few minutes, because Jeremiah is about warning, but it's also about God's patience. And by the end, you'll see how God calls people back, even when they keep drifting. Let's talk about Jeremiah. Jeremiah is a prophet. That means he delivers God's message to God's people. And Jeremiah's message is not easy, because the people are not just making small mistakes. They are drifting deeply. They keep outward religion, but their hearts are not aligned with God. Jeremiah is often called the weeping prophet, because he doesn't speak like someone who enjoys judgment. He speaks like someone grieving what's coming. God calls Jeremiah to speak truth, even when people resist it. And that shows one way God works in Jeremiah. God calls people to truth, even when it's unpopular. Jeremiah warns about consequences, not because God is petty, but because sin eventually breaks what it touches. Jeremiah also calls out false peace. People were telling each other everything is fine. Jeremiah is saying it's not fine. This shows another way God works. God doesn't flatter us into safety. God tells the truth so we can return. Jeremiah also shows what it feels like to obey God when it costs you. Jeremiah is mocked. He is rejected. He is threatened. He has moments of exhaustion. There are times he wants to stop, but he keeps going. And that shows another way God works. God strengthens obedience over time. Jeremiah warns that Babylon is coming, that exile is coming, and the people do not want to hear it. But Jeremiah shows that God warns before discipline comes. God sends messages. God sends chances to turn. God shows patience. But when people keep refusing, consequences still come. Now here's what matters. Even in warning, Jeremiah includes hope. God speaks about a future beyond the trouble. God speaks peace even when the season is hard. That is another way God works in Jeremiah. God can speak hope before the situation is fully fixed. Jeremiah also points to a deeper kind of change. Not just outward behavior, but inward transformation. A heart that truly returns, a life that is aligned from the inside out. So Jeremiah is both heavy and hopeful. Heavy because it tells the truth about drifting. Hopeful because it shows God still reaching, God still calling, God still offering a way back. If you want to understand Jeremiah simply, remember this. Jeremiah is God warning his people with patience and offering hope even in discipline. It shows that God takes sin seriously, but it also shows that God does not give up easily. God corrects to restore. God disciplines to bring people back to life. So if you are in a season where you feel convicted, Jeremiah shows you that return is possible. And if you are in a season where you feel heavy, Jeremiah shows that God can still guide you forward, even when the moment feels dark. If you're listening to this, I'm glad you're here. Jeremiah reminds us that God tells the truth, but Jeremiah also reminds us that God offers hope. If this helped you understand Scripture more clearly, leave a comment with what stood out to you. And if you want to keep walking through the Bible with me, book by book, go ahead and subscribe. Next up is Lamentations. Take care of yourself, and we'll keep walking through this together.